Excuse me? Yeah, he coming in.
Okay.
Yeah, he recording too. You gonna tell him not to record?
Oh.
Yeah, he should be recording. Anyway.
I want to say let y'all know that audio was able to record right now. Yes.
He's here recording and disturbing the peace, and he's no longer can be here.
All right, you step out.
For what?
Cause what business do you have here?
I was sent over here. I went to that other building over there to talk to the PIA representative. So I dropped a PIA request, which I'm allowed by law, state law. They sent me over to this building. They talked to, I guess, the administration on the other end. He told me to come to this building so I could submit my PI request. So he said, they said,
You don't have business here.
You don't have business here. I need you to step out. We're not gonna go back and forth.
I do have business here. I'm trying to tell you what my business is.
All right, tell me outside.
I'm not going outside.
You gonna go outside? You gonna go to jail for trespassing? It's your choice.
Can I get a supervisor?
24. You still can step outside. Come on. Can
Don't touch me, sir. I didn't do anything.
I'm asking you to step outside. You're not doing that.
Why are you putting your hands on me?
Because I'm asking you to step outside.
But you violate my rights.
No,
what
I'm
are you
not.
talking about?
Step
Yes, you
outside.
are.
You trespass. Step outside.
How am I? What law did I break? What law did I break? You putting your hand? Don't, I'm telling you, don't put your hands on me.
You're not coming across.
Can I get a supervisor's location?
I've been through this already.
I understand, but step outside.
Can you? What are you doing?
Step outside.
Look, if you
step outside.
Can you? Why are you putting your hands on me like
step
that?
outside. I'm asking you to step outside.
Hey,
don't push me back.
Don't put your hands on. What are you putting your hands on me for?
Bro, just step outside. You doing all this?
No, you don't. You don't have.
Listen,
you don't have no
outside.
right to put your hands on.
You don't got no right to be in here.
What law did I break? What law did I break?
You gonna step outside or you gonna go to jail? Which one?
So now the threat of arrest. Let's go then. Your supervisor on the way, right?
Yep.
24 was the supervisor needed for.
This gentleman.
That's definitely assault.
It's not assault.
That is assault.
No, it's not.
You put your hand for what reason? I didn't break no law. No law.
He asked for a supervisor because he feels like he don't belong here. Blanco, stop.
No law. You know you messed up, right?
Trespassing.
Trespass is a secondary offense.
Trespass? No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
What?
No, it's not.
How am I trespassing on public property?
It's not public. That's the thing. It's not public.
This not public?
It's not public. No.
Then what is this?
No.
It's private? Who
You asked
owns
for a
it?
supervisor?
I did.
Okay. You talked to him when
But I can talk. I got freedom of speech.
Right. I said, did you ask for a supervisor?
I did ask for a supervisor. You shouldn't put your hands on me. Definitely filed a complaint on you. What is it, bail?
Yes, sir.
Badge number what, 1208?
1208.
Yeah, you definitely shouldn't have done that. How you doing?
How you doing, sir? I'm off the blog. Everything is automated recorded.
You a supervisor or you just his?
I'm Ms. Becker. What's the problem?
Okay. It wasn't no problem, right? I came over here to do a PI request with this building over here. I talked to the administration that was on the other end. I've been at this building before about a month ago. I had no issue. Talked to the same thing, Baltimore police, no issue, right? Came back, he said, okay, they had nobody in the back right now in that building. He said, go over to 1901 or 1910 and the administration, they'll let me do my PI request here. I said, okay. I walked over here. They got an issue with it. They said, hey, they're not going to call the administration. He tracking, I'm on the way. They said, you can't record in this building. I'm like, it's public property. I can record all my engagement on public property, right? They got the issue with that. This officer right here going to put his hands on me, push me out the building. Definitely should have done that. I didn't break no law. I came peacefully. I told him exactly why I'm here, and he pushed me out the building.
Technically,
No, you pushed me out the building. I gotta record it.
Did you back up?
No, you pushed me.
Okay, well then I pushed
You pushed me. Then he removed me under threat of arrest.
You trespassing.
I'm not
They asked
trespassing.
you to leave. This is their building. It
It is not their building.
It
is not their building.
Okay.
They the security, but it's not their building.
Right.
So when they asked you to leave, did
They-
you want to leave?
They don't have the right to tell me to leave. They don't have that right. I have business here.
Sir, they do have a right.
They do not unless I violate or break a law.
Not allowed to record.
Yes, I can.
So why did they say they needed you out of the
Because they didn't want me to record.
Okay.
That is a constitutionally protected activity.
Okay.
They cannot tell me that.
Okay, so they wanted you out of the building
Right.
because you were recording.
Correct. And they felt uncomfortable.
Okay. Were you going to leave willingly out of the building?
After I did my business, yes.
No, because they wanted you out the building at that very moment, right?
They did, yes.
Right, so upon the request, we have to also request you to leave. That's how that works, right? So wait a minute.
Okay.
So that's how that works. If you refuse to leave, then you'll be there for trespassing, and then we will have to remove you. We don't want to do that, but that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Can I talk now?
Yeah, you can talk.
Right. So this building, right? This is Department of Social Services.
Yes.
It is a public building.
Sure it is.
It is a public building, right? I have the
So
right.
it's the police department.
So it's a police, and I've been in police department too.
But if we tell you you gotta go, you gotta go.
Now here's the thing, right?
Am I right or wrong?
It depends.
No, it doesn't.
No, yes, it does.
On what?
Right? Because as long as I'm in public accessible areas, I can record, and I also can record.
No. That's not answering my question. This is a public building, just like a police department is a public building.
Correct.
Wait a minute. So if we ask you to leave, you're in our building,
You can ask, and I can deny that request.
and then you'll be removed.
No, and then that'll be a violation of my rights.
Okay.
Right? And then I can handle it as such. Right?
You can.
Right? This is definitely a violation. We definitely gonna file a complaint on him.
Sure.
Right? And then we'll handle it like that. No big deal. He shouldn't have put his hands on me
Okay.
at all.
I wasn't here for that. All I'm saying
Right.
is that's how the procedure works with trespassers or people that aren't willing to go when they want to go.
Right. But I have to violate the law or especially on public property to be trespassed. I didn't do anything to be
When
trespassed.
you are told where there is a public building, if you were told by security, pretty sure you were told by security, right?
Correct.
When you are told by security in a public building, where is the mall, where there is the police department, where there is this building, you have to leave because you are recorded. They might have their apology. You are recorded, and we don't want you here no more. And you don't want to, they can't put their hands on you. But if they call us, and you don't want to be willingly leave, then we have to remove you. We
And if
don't
you
want to
do
do that, but that's just how
Right.
it
And
goes.
if you do, that would be infringing on my constitutional rights.
Okay.
Which is fine. I just filed a complaint because that is a violation. He definitely violated my constitutional rights.
Okay.
And it's no big deal.
You have the right to do whatever you want about whatever,
Right.
but I'm just telling you how the procedure works with us.
Right. And again, I've dealt with y'all, right, plenty of times. Right. So
You
it's
should know a little bit.
right. So again, right, I had the same thing. I asked supervisor to come down here, no problem.
Okay.
Cleared it up. Can I get your name and badge number now?
Say it again.
Can I get your name and badge number?
Officer Diggs, King 679.
Thank you.
You said this happened before and you had a supervisor come around?
Correct.
And what happened?
And he informed them that I have the right to record in public. As long as I'm in public accessible areas, not going past any, locked doors or anything of that nature.
Okay.
You are aware that Social Security bills are federal property, right?
What that mean?
You're not allowed to record on federal property.
Why you keep saying that?
Okay. I just want you to know. You saying you know so much. I'm just advising you. But if you don't want me to say it, can I record on federal properties? But you know that.
You can definitely record on
No,
federal
you can't.
property.
You cannot record inside of any federal property name sign.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I've
Unless
recorded.
you have, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Unless you have permission to record.
I got permission.
Okay. You say you got permission. You got
I do.
that? Wait, from where?
The Constitution.
No. Once again, you cannot record on federal properties.
Oh, get out of here with that, bro. You need to be retrained, man.
You need to be trained.
Yeah, you do.
Knowledge is key.
Oh, you're right. We definitely gonna make sure you get it though.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Alright, I'm Sergeant Dollar Bone, police department, be audio video recorded, alright?
Okay. You got a badge number, sir?
Yeah, it's 501.
Hey, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
no problem. Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay.
You have the,
I ain't get the one from you.
Alright, so you wanted to speak to me?
Oh, absolutely.
what's going
I
on?
requested you out here because I went to this building over here, social service building, which I was here about a month ago, right, to do a PI request with them. They didn't have anybody available at the time, but the one person I had an issue with the security guard at the time, so I was like, I'll come back at a later date.
Okay.
Right. Came back. Apparently, they don't have nobody in the back, so they said go over to the 1910. I talked to the administration personnel, whoever was in the back. As soon as he get here, he asked them. They said, "Hey, he can't record. He gotta go." He said, "Hey, you gotta leave right now." Shoved me out the door. Right, or pushed me out the door. He said I walked backwards or whatever. No, I got it all recorded. He pushed me out the door. Then, I was like, I don't want to leave this building, right? It's public property. He said, "Hey, if you don't leave right now, I'm gonna arrest you."
Okay.
Right. So all I want to do is come here, file my PI request. I know that I can record on this ground. There's plenty of case law that states that. It's also, like I told you before, a constitutionally protected activity that I can record all government officials in the course of their duties. Right? And as long as I'm in public accessible areas, not passing any like locked doors or anything of that nature.
Okay.
So that's where we are right now.
All right. So the security is saying that you are not allowed in there, okay? That has nothing to do with us. That's their policy. That's the building policy.
Right.
All right. So on that part, they're saying that they don't want you there. At that point, it's a trespassing issue, okay? That's where we come in.
Okay.
We have nothing to do with the camera or anything like that.
Right.
They're saying you can't record in there and you have to leave. If you refuse to leave, then it's a trespassing issue, and that's where we come in.
Right.
And that's what the officer did.
Yeah. But trespassing based off of what crime?
Based off of their policy, they don't. They don't.
I didn't
want
commit
you
a
in
crime though.
there. Okay.
So how can you trespass me? I didn't
So-
commit a crime. What crime?
So their policy is they don't want you in there.
You
They
can't
don't. They don't want you in there.
for
They
recording.
told you they don't want you
For
in there.
recording.
Okay. They told you they don't want you in there.
Right.
You refuse to leave. That's a trespassing issue.
Right. But only they can enforce law. You can.
Okay.
Right. You can
That's where
enforce
we
law.
came in.
Right.
That's
So
what we did.
if you decide to trespass me, right, for recording, then we'll take it that way because that's what the crime is that they're saying that I did. The
Okay.
crime is recording.
Okay.
Right, which is definitely a
No,
constitutionally
that's not the
protected
crime.
activity.
That's the
Yes, it
policy
is.
That they're saying that you were refusing.
The
to follow.
policy that they're saying I broke is because I'm recording.
Okay.
Right, you cannot trespass me because I'm recording in public accessible areas.
Okay.
That you can't do it.
All
Right? And if you decide to do it, I just file a complaint. It's no big deal.
Okay, that's fine. You want to file a complaint right
Right.
now?
So if you
Okay.
tell me that I'm being trespassed for recording
They don't want you in that building
because
you're
I'm
being
recording
trespassed, yes.
for recording
They don't want you in there.
for recording.
That's up to them. Why?
I just spoke to them. They said that you were in there causing a disturbance.
I got it on camera. I didn't cause no disturbance. I can show you right now.
It's fine, but I'm just telling you what they told us.
And that's
And this is why they want you out of the building, because you were causing a disturbance.
I
Not
didn't-
only just recording, but just causing a disturbance as well.
think about what you're saying right now. Right? There is nothing in there. I walked over into this building and said, "Hey, they sent me over here to talk to the administration in the back so I can file a PI request." Did that sound like a disturbance?
Sir, I'm just...
That's not us to distinguish.
And-
But listen for 30 seconds. It's not us to distinguish that. They called us and said we want him out of the building. They have the right to put you out of their building.
For what reason?
See,
It's not their building.
it is that they
It's not.
security in the
It's
building.
people's building.
Okay. You wanted to be your way. They wanted you out. The moment they asked you to leave and you chose not to, it was trespassing.
For what crime?
Listen.
What crime?
They want you out the building.
For what crime?
They want you out the
They
building.
can't just say
I
I
explained
want
it
you to leave.
I explained it to you.
But listen to what I'm
They-
saying. I listen to
They
you.
wanted you to leave
If
for
I
a
come in
reason.
your house and you asking to leave, is that trespassing?
That's private property, right? So they can't just say I want you to leave. That's a violation of my rights.
Okay, well, you can complain to them about that. Where we come in is they don't want you in that building.
Right.
You refuse to leave, that's a trespassing issue. That's where we come in.
You gonna
Don't argue with me about their policies.
you gonna
or anything
trespass
like
for
that.
what crime?
You're trespassing because they don't want you in that building.
For
And you
what
refuse to leave.
crime? What crime?
Sir, I don't have to give you a crime.
You can't just trespass just to trespass.
Okay, do you want to make a complaint?
Oh, absolutely, definitely on him
Okay.
for sure. But you again, right? If you said on how to trespass, right? You gonna write me a ticket for trespass? Write me a ticket. All right, so we at this police department now. I'm about to file this complaint. I don't know. In the police department?
We can't even record it. I got a camera.
Is that?
You can't do it in the courthouse.
I can do it in the police department. It's public property. I record in any police department.
Okay, I'm not okay. I'm gonna help you.
Yeah, I came to file a complaint and as well as talk to somebody of a higher authority, like a chief, a lieutenant, or something.
Okay, can you explain to me what it is?
Yes, I just like the issue.
No, what you need to speak to them full time.
Right. About the issue I have with some of your officers down at the Baltimore Social Service Building. I just left there.
Which one are you at?
1910.
1910.
1910.
Okay.
Body camera is okay?
Yeah.
So what's going on?
I can't file a complaint.
Complaint? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So we have a form here.
Okay.
You're gonna get a copy. Okay. You're gonna get the yellow copy, and then I'll take this and I'll do.
I don't. Well, I got a complaint on you. I don't want to give it to you.
Oh, you're complaining on me?
Oh, all y'all.
Oh, okay. All right, that's fine. I'll get you somebody
I
else.
took that though. Can I have it?
Well, I mean, somebody else has to give it to you. If you don't want me to give it to you, somebody else has to. You know what I mean?
Nah, I don't, why you can't just give me a piece of paper though? It's a piece of paper.
Because
I can fill it
somebody
out.
else is going to give it to you. You want to complain on me, that person's going to give it to you. You understand? If I give it to you, I'm taking the complaint.
Okay.
You don't want to give the complaint to me. Alright?
You gotta go through steps. We just can't go straight to the. He's not here anyway, but you don't go. He's going to be with somebody else's street.
Right. So I gotta go up the common list.
It's called.
He knew the. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
All right, good citizen. Yeah, we back at this Eastern District Police Station, Baltimore. It's like a third time here. The time I came before it was. Fortunately, it was like around like 4. Now I was seeing nobody here and stuff like that, so decided to come a little early this time. Yeah, I came to speak to like a lieutenant or somebody of a higher authority. I came in here last week twice, but apparently nobody was here, so they told me to come back during the daytime.
What are you trying to find?
I was trying to file a complaint.
On who?
Well, one was on you,
Okay.
Officer Bell,
Okay.
and I think that was it.
Okay.
But I came here and everybody was gone apparently that day, so twice. So
For the most part, they be on the street.
right,
Yeah,
okay.
the charges. But let me try to raise and see if they are not busy right now.
This video shows how fast cops can turn a calm, lawful situation into a mess. The auditor enters a public Baltimore social services building to conduct official business. He's respectful, explains himself, and records openly, a constitutionally protected activity. No yelling, no disruption. Security doesn't like the camera and calls the police. When officers arrive, they don't investigate or de-escalate. They immediately side with security, refuse to explain the law, and issue commands without justification. When the auditor asks the only question that matters, what law did I break? There is no answer. Instead, an officer puts hands on him, physically pushes him toward the exit, and threatens arrest, leave, or go to jail. No crime. Supervisors show up and double down, misusing trespass law and treating policy like it overrides the Constitution. Only later is it quietly admitted there was no valid trespass. This video proves one thing. When cops don't know the law, they use force and threats instead.
Uh-oh, state trooper. What's up, dude? Damn, you just stopped traffic like that? That's dangerous.
Go around.
Go pull over and park somewhere like a normal person.
Well, you're too far away. So,
I'm not doing anything illegal. There's no reason to stop traffic.
Disorderly. People are
It's
calling
not.
in. Disorderly. People are calling in on you.
It's not disorderly.
You want to read the law?
Actually, can I tell you some case law to look up real quick? Because the law, this is not disorderly.
Well, that's what Arkansas is.
It's not.
You want to read it? Pull
So,
it up and read it.
Cohen versus Fort Smith, or not Cohen, Fort Smith versus Terrorage was 2019.
Okay.
That is an 8th Circuit case law just 5 years ago here in Arkansas.
Okay.
And then if you want to go back to Cohen versus California, where the guy was holding a sign that said the draft, that's a Supreme Court case law.
Can I ask you a huge
And the
favor?
Supreme Court,
Can I ask you a huge favor?
sure.
If you had a 5-year-old rolling down the road,
I would explain to him what a swear word is and when not to say it.
would you want them reading that?
At the end of the day, it's free speech, brother.
Okay, I'm just asking.
I just want you to respect my First Amendment right.
I got you. I completely understand.
All right, cool. Have a good day, and please get your car out of the road because you're blocking
Got the
traffic.
lights on. It's good.
Please get out of the road. You're causing more of a disturbance than I ever did, brother.
When people are calling in on you,
Actually,
they're not calling in on me.
I have it on film, and everyone is loving it. There's like probably how many people called in out of a lot of people that give me thumbs up.
I just stopped to talk to you. Okay.
No, you thought it was against the law. You need to go read the law, brother. You need to listen, Cohen versus California and Fort Smith versus Terrorage. That's THURAIRAIRAJA. No, well, I want to educate you so you aren't arresting someone over
I'm
this
not arresting
later.
you. I stopped to talk to you.
Well, you just said it was illegal.
Disorderly fits under
It's not.
disorderly.
I promise you it doesn't. Look into
Read the
it.
law.
Go read it a little more careful, brother. A little more careful. What's your name and badge
Trooper
number?
Jones.
Go read it a little more careful. And don't stop traffic over something like a sign.
I just stopped talking.
Please move
There are
on.
emergency lights.
You can move along, brother.
Traffic.
You can move along. I don't need any harassment
giving
from
you
you.
harassment. I
You
just stopped
literally stopped traffic
harassed you?
to come tell me.
I've harassed you?
Yes, right now
I just
you
asked
are.
you a little common courtesy for the public, correct? Correct?
And I don't agree with what you're asking me to do,
That's
so I'm going
fine.
to continue
Did I tell you
doing
to
it
stop?
under the
Did I
First
tell you to
Amendment.
stop?
You tried to.
No.
You said it was illegal.
It fits under disorderly from what the
It
law
doesn't.
reads,
I
correct?
promise you, it doesn't. I've looked into this so many
All right.
times.
Well, if you're right, you're right.
I am
That's
right.
my bad.
I'm 1,000%. So please do not come over here and try to step on my rights.
If I stepped on your
You
rights at all,
tried.
were sitting
You
here
stopped
trying to-
traffic over
I
it.
tried to stop and talk to you and have a conversation.
You
That's
tried.
wrong. Nobody wants to have a
Hey,
conversation.
if you wanted to have a conversation,
Have a good day.
then come talk to me. But don't tell me I'm breaking the law.
I asked you.
Don't tell me I'm breaking the law. Come over and talk to me like a man.
Am I trying to talk to you?
Go park over here like a normal person, and we can start over. All right, I didn't think so.
Why don't you walk over there and come talk to me?
All right, cool. I am going to go talk to Trooper Jones real quick, wherever he parks.
Well, you are right. But out of common courtesy, that's all I ask, okay? There's children out here.
I'm going to hang out for a little longer. It's not going to be an all-day thing. But, hey, why don't you ask why I'm doing this?
Well, I would have if you'd stopped and gave me the common courtesy back.
You didn't give me common courtesy. You came to tell me I was doing something illegal, and I'm positive I'm not.
Everything
Can we start over? Because did you say I was doing something illegal? And that's what started the whole thing. All right.
All right.
I'm Justin.
James.
Nice to meet
So,
you, James.
why are you doing this?
All right. So, just last month,
Okay.
a man was arrested for failure to ID.
Okay.
He had committed no crime.
First Amendment?
It's a Fourth Amendment, right?
I mean, was he one of those First Amendment?
No. There was a little. Someone called because he was mad that the store ripped him off $15, and they did.
Okay.
No, there was no confrontation. He was asked to leave. He left. The cops were called. The cops even agreed no crime was broken. He didn't get charged with anything. But then they were like, "Hey, I need your ID to put in my report." Well, the Fourth Amendment says you don't need that. You need probable cause. In Arkansas, it's a stop an ID state, but you still need reasonable suspicion of a crime. They didn't have a crime.
Yeah, no kind of crime committed.
Right. So, well, they arrested him within three Mississippis. He was off of jail, and the lady literally says it is obstructing governmental operations. That's what he's charged with. Well, if you look up obstructing, it's giving false information. It's not refusing the ID, because you can't go to jail for refusing the ID. It's a secondary thing.
Yeah.
And they don't understand that. He's still facing charges. So
Has he filed a complaint?
one of the things I do is come exercise my rights. I'm not sure on that. I do believe he
Have you talked
has.
to him?
Yeah. I talked to him a lot about what happened. That was one question I didn't ask him, but I believe he has, because he's pretty upset about it. He already pled not guilty.
If I was him, I'd file a complaint.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they do have attorneys for that. The city has attorneys for
Yeah.
that. And I would go that route. So,
Yep. But so I'm just out here exercising my First Amendment right, and let's see.
I'm cool with
you know,
that. I
that's
don't want
it.
anybody infringing on my rights. That's why I'm not going to arrest you over anything that I'm not completely sure of. What disorderly reads. Have you read the state law here?
Yeah.
Does it seem like it fits?
So no. So
Does
it has to be I have to be like threatening in some way. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Sorry, bring it up. The way it reads is causing a nuisance in public or something along the lines.
Yeah.
And you have a derogatory sign out here.
And
when the public starts becoming a nuisance in public, people calling
so,
in.
yeah. And I could see how you would read it that way, but where the First Amendment protects, this is
That's
First
why I
Amendment
stopped
protects.
and have a
Yeah.
conversation.
And actually, the whole Fort Smith versus Ferrerage, or Ferrerage, I always do
versus
that.
California shuts it
Yeah.
all down.
Yes, yeah. Thank you. All right, cool. Thank you. But the other one actually said, so he actually screamed "fuck you" to the cop, and a bunch of little kids heard it, so he went and arrested him. And so he is about, so in other words, I could even yell it, and it's legal here in Arkansas specifically. I could even be screaming it on the corner. I'm not doing that. I have no intentions. That's not me.
I understand.
But I'm just saying,
I
like,
understand your rights is no different than gun rights and everything else.
it goes hard. Yeah.
Don't want somebody stepping on somebody's rights. That's
Thank
why
you.
I would rather stop and have a conversation with you. When you get not aggressive, but you get angry at me for stopping.
Well, you stopping in the road, so that's something that a lot of people hate. Is there's no reason. Just go park.
Well, I don't work this area.
You know.
Got a couple calls. I swung down here to catch it, and I'll try to have a conversation with you. They can go around for 2 seconds. We can stop and have a conversation about it. You're within your guidelines. Don't step out the road. Don't do anything. You know the rules on it.
Yeah.
Obey the laws, and I'm good with it. Okay.
All right.
That's
Cool.
all I ask. Okay, Justin.
Yes, sir.
Please be safe.
Thanks, brother.
All right.
All right. Have a good one.
This video takes place in Springdale, Arkansas, where an auditor runs a smart First Amendment experiment in public. He holds two signs with the same swear word, one reading cancer and later another aimed at the Springdale police, to test whether outrage comes from the language itself or the message people don't like. The results are immediate and telling. With the first sign, drivers honk, wave, and give thumbs up. Even officers pass by without issue. But once the message changes, the tone shifts. Calls start coming in. People suddenly claim it's obscene, disorderly, and unsafe for kids. Police respond. A state trooper initially claims the sign may fall under disorderly conduct, until the auditor calmly shuts it down with Supreme Court case law and 8th Circuit precedent. Once educated, the officer backs off, admits the activity is protected speech, and leaves without an arrest or ID demand. No detention, no charges, no violation. Just another real-world example proving a simple truth. Free speech is protected, even when it offends, and police don't get to enforce feelings.
So I was able to make a phone call, and you do not have permission at this point to record our property because it is private property, or any of our vehicles, nothing, because everything is on private property. And so we are going to have to ask you to delete anything that you have already recorded.
This actually don't delete. And that's
it looks
why
like a phone, and typically phones do have that option.
see we take that feature off of it. There's a feature you can actually take that off.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
For certain situations.
But that is what we're going to have to ask you to do. And if you're not willing to do so, and you also have to leave, and you're not able to record any longer.
With all due respect, Miss, you said Hamina, right? That's why I was letting Matt know, and you as well, that I wasn't going to go like in or on you guys' property.
I understand, but
I
you
was
are
just
recording our private property.
Yes, ma'am. I am doing that.
And like, especially the thing with the vehicles and the license plates. That's also, I mean, I get it's in public, but to us that just...
Yeah, Hamina.
Yes.
Can you look at my feet? Can you look at my feet?
Why?
Where am I standing?
Okay. If you're not willing to leave, then I am going to call the non-emergency police line and have them come out here to speak with you, okay?
Now you making me nervous. Like, why would you call them though?
It's up to you. I've already laid out the options, and so if you're not willing to leave, I am going to have to call.
And same thing, you know, I laid out mine too. You know, I'm just going to stay right here on the sidewalk. And I let you know everything I was doing. You know, I was very polite with you as well.
Of course.
But I am going to have to call, so you let me know.
I mean, I have a job to do. I do have to get the back end.
No, that's okay.
So
I'm going to go ahead and give them a call then. Thank you.
I still don't understand.
We can definitely understand why it makes you uncomfortable. Yeah. But, I mean, with him being on the sidewalk, there's really nothing we can do. If he came in or he was on his property there, we could obviously ask him to leave, but he's just standing there, unfortunately. Yeah. He might go somewhere else, we did. He did.
If he comes onto the property,
Yeah, if he comes on the property at all, y'all don't want him here.
he could be trespassed.
Or if you want us to, we can go ahead and just tell them, like, hey, they don't want the property at all. Yeah. And we can ban now. However he does come on the property, we can go ahead and if he shows up and gets on the property, we can arrest him for trespass. I think it's with that. Yeah. Okay.
This is, I've done a lot of these calls.
Definitely word it in a way of hey man, I'm not gonna run your name. I'm not trying to like see if you have any warrants or anything. I literally just want your name and your date of birth so that I can log with my dispatch that you're not allowed on this property at all. They just want you banned. We obviously know you haven't been on their property, but they want it documented that we've trespassed you and you're not allowed on the property at all. I'll renew with our dispatch to ban you. I'm not running you. I'm not trying to keep you Yeah, just say, can I get your name and your date of birth? I don't need your ID if you have an ID.
Hey, Sergeant.
Me?
Probably the sergeant.
There's no sergeant out here.
I seen her with stripes. What?
Corporal.
Corporal.
It's almost a sergeant.
Yeah, it's like she's moving up in the ranks. It's like a supervisor assistant. Can you do one more thing? Can you put down the call for service number for me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, Sanchez.
Get your name. What was your name?
Mr. Banks.
Mr. Banks?
Yes, ma'am.
First and last name?
Yes, Robin. Friends call me Rob.
Robin. Last name?
Banks.
Thanks. Robin Banks. R-O-B-I-N or R-O-B?
You can just put Rob.
Robin. Okay. What's your date of birth, Mr. Banks?
My date of birth?
Yes, sir. They just want you banned from the property. We're just going to log your name with our dispatch to let them know that you're not allowed on the property.
Oh yeah, I wasn't on their property, and I don't have no intentions on going in or on their property.
And I understand that. They want us to ban you and trespass you from their property even though you haven't been on it.
Even though I haven't been on the property?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you mind if we get like a supervisor out here, please?
Sure.
An actual supervisor now? Always goes left, everybody. Yeah, because I saw some laws here say you don't have to like ID unless you're driving or you're being arrested. So just for them just saying, hey, don't come back on the property.
So
y'all can just say that they don't actually like need ID for that.
I'm not asking for your ID. I just want your name and your date of birth so I can log it with my dispatch so that if you're ever contacted again on the property, that we know that you're banned from the property. That's it. I'm not running your name. I'm not checking to see if you have warrants. Hey man, I'm not gonna run your name. I'm not trying to like see if you have any warrants or anything. I literally just want your name and your date of birth so that I can log with my dispatch that you're not allowed on this property at all. They just want you banned. Nothing like that.
Yeah, I'd just rather stay anonymous. If we can do that, you can cancel your supervisor, but if you kind of press the issue on that, we probably
I'll just let my supervisor make that determination when he gets out here.
Okay, well, look, come on with the supervisor. Too long. Okay. I thought the officers did great until they saying they don't want me on their property. I'm like, well, I wasn't there and I have no intention.
Right. They have a right to ban you, but go ahead.
That's fine, but it seemed like we got to a point where they's trying to like demand me for my ID or my
well, they
name.
need that to ban you from the property. So here's what we're going to do. Because I understand your concern.
And I'm just...
I understand. Here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to send an officer in there and see if anybody there wants to pursue charges for harassment for pulling surveillance on the bank. Okay, if they want to do that, then we're going to go ahead and open up a case. Investigation. I will send that to the prosecutors to find out. I'll call them right now to see what they want to do about that. If that's the case, then you're obligated by law to identify yourself.
And that's wild, sir, because I'm out here exercising. I'm out here conducting a constitutional protected activity.
Yeah, you have every right to.
Hold on,
but if they feel like they're harassed or the bank, there's exceptions for pulling surveillance on banks. You understand that, right?
So real quick, just let me speak. I'm not going to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Okay, I'm out here conducting a constitutional protected activity.
Yes, sir.
You cannot turn a constitutional protected activity into a crime.
Absolutely, we can.
You can turn a constitution.
So you can't just claim you have a constitutional right if you're breaking a law.
Free press. So I'm just out here recording.
Even immediate.
It doesn't matter, sir.
Listen to what I'm saying.
You are the sergeant.
Listen to what I'm saying. Okay, just because you're claiming a constitutional right does not mean you're not violating laws. I could claim constitutional right.
I'm doing what you're doing. This is the First Amendment.
Right. I understand what you're saying.
Free press.
But what they're saying is absolutely. But pulling surveillance on a bank is different than just. It's like running into the building saying, bomb.